I'm here with my J's today, guys. How about that? My Julie and my Joshy. So Joshy wrote his first bloggy post on faithfulness. So I want you guys to hear how my son feels about faithfulness. And here's Joshy.
I start?
Yeah, go on.
Faithfulness.
Loud so everybody can hear about this important fruit of the Spirit. Welcome, Joshy.
Faithfulness. To begin, let's define the meaning of faithfulness and make sure we're talking about the same thing. Faithfulness means being loyal to somebody. Ways to be faithful. Learn to love, to be respectful, loving, kind, and don't get upset about small things. Learn to be kind. Ways to be kind. Help your friend that needs help. There is a saying, what goes around always comes around. Learn to be helpful. Ways to be helpful. Like if someone is struggling, don't just leave him or her there. Ask, do you need help? When you're faithful, God is happy. So if you don't want to be faithful, you don't want God to be happy. Moral, it's not bad to be faithful, and don't act unfaithful in front of friends to be cool. Jesus did not do that, and Jesus did not think twice about dying for us. Thank you for your time.
Aww. Boom, 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 boom. My spiritual guy, guys. So Joshy, so many things in there I loved, but especially the part about making God happy, you know? And that's something that I preach so much about in my blogs and vlogs, about us being loyal and being faithful, dependable people. My Madam Faithful Jr. is here, Julie. She's the one setting such a good example for us guys in this regards to this faithfulness and dependability that I can count on her. Even yesterday, she was driving in her new car, went to the 2 different food stores for us to come back with food. And all of that, God is pleased with. Joshy, so we're going to try our best to make God happy in the 1,000 decisions we make every day, especially this virtue of the faithfulness and dependability and loyalty. Like God himself rewards it. In fact, the other day I was watching a show, Blacklist, with my husband, and there was a scene where somebody was really angry at his wife for cheating on him, and the star of the show, Reddington, just gave the best advice to him, and he said, forgiveness, huh, Joshy? Forgiveness doesn't change the past, but it can change the future. And honestly, guys, that made me so happy that we can show up every day with clean slates for everybody. Huh, Joshy? Julie, you disappeared on me. We can show up with clean slates. Joshua. Clean slates, forgiving everybody. Who's the one who taught you about forgiveness?
Me.
Right? That we can give everybody a clean slate every day and just keep forgiving, man. And one thing I love about this Joshy and Julie, how you guys have this cool personality. Like yesterday you got mad at me, Julie, but you didn't show it. You know, you went to your room and you vented to yourself, huh?
No, I didn't get angry. I wasn't angry.
Yeah, right. So that's an important lesson I want to talk about, that even when we're angry with people, we have this thing, I call it a poker face. Joshy?
What's that?
Come here, man. We have to have a poker face.
What's that?
A poker face, like when you are playing poker.
Nobody's supposed to know that you have a good set of cards.
Exactly. So it's so important in life that even sometimes I'm so angry inside. But what do? I paste on a smile, guys. I'm light, I'm happy, I'm joyful. I vent things to God. I'm learning that, to keep silence. And what God told me under my tree today, he said, those words that you don't say to other people, you offer them to me, like in a bouquet of flowers. So you're saying to God, you know, God, I kept this anger in. I didn't spew out everything that I was feeling, and I kept it in. And here I did it for you, God, as an act of love. You know, so that's so important The lesson that I'm trying to teach you. Julie, the first day you came to work with me and you and Duro got so mad. What did I teach you? About your personality. What kind of personality you're going to have when you come to work around people.
A bubbly personality.
Bubbly, friendly, happy, joyful. You know, not getting easily angry like Joshie said in his blog post. Not everything people say we have to get angry. You know, we got to fly above. You know, and just stay on the high road for God. A verse in the Bible I love so much says, don't overcome evil with evil. Overcome evil with good. So I just use the evil things that come my way as motivation to even spread more goodness in the world. Like, God, how can I be better for you with my work?
But I also think that sometimes with the people that you love, it's good to communicate with them and tell them how you're feeling. It doesn't necessarily have to be like if you're angry with them, you start screaming at them. But at the same time, you have to bring your concerns to them in a loving way for them to address it. Because if you hold that in, it could also like eat you alive.
Yeah.
I feel like in a sense.
So here's the trick that I'm learning from God. You have constant conversations with people, and you use God's tact and His wisdom. So instead of me saying something in like a direct way that could be insulting, I can turn it around. Hey, Julie, you could be more fiercer if you blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the wisdom from God comes in. You still tell them that you saw that weakness in them, but you said, look, you can be so fierce if you work on this. You know? Like if you don't work out so hard at the gym. Huh? That's me and her thing now, guys.
Oh my God.
But that's what Tom Brady told me, not to exercise too much. So even on my run today when I wanted to keep going, I say, Nick, you have a long day. Stay cool. So constant conversations with God about everything. And how do I say this? You know? And to just make God happy, like Joshie said. You know, being these faithful, loving people, because nobody wants to be around somebody who's easily angry. Everything you say, they're getting all upset, and you know, nobody wants that. So the trick what I learned in life, like my sister Kelly taught me, as soon as she entered her job, she said, it's showtime. So learning to get along with people, using this poker face, not letting people get to you. Even if they get to you, you don't reveal your face. You know, and you just have this conversation with God. How do I say something? When do I be silent? When do I speak? You know? And sometimes just holding back words to make God happy, guys. And just learning in life to get along with people. I'm thanking my mom so much for her lessons that she taught me about learning how to work along with people. And my mom is always happy, always kind, always loving, always on the high road. That people loved being around with her. So I stole that personality from me, and I think it's really served me well. Even with your dad, working with him is not the easiest thing, huh, Jules? You see me and him fighting all the time.
Yeah.
But what do you see Mom doing most of the time? Trying to respond in a happy, light, joyful way. Like when I correct this Joshie.
Sometimes.
But not too often I let him get the best of me.
But at the same, but you see, that's what I mean. Like, if it's somebody you love, you tell them. You know.
But with your dad, I'll be arguing all day. Let's just be honest. So a lot of the things I just have to hold my tongue, and say, God, not today. You know. But Joshie has taught me a lot about personality too. I must say, like whenever I get upset at him, and I fuss him out, but he comes back with, "Sorry, ma. Sorry, ma." You know, just in this light, playful way to apologize to me. And with that, what can I do? If somebody apologized for something that they did to humble himself, not getting mad or angry or upset because mommy corrected him, you know? So I love your personality, buka buka buka. So thank you for that. Just this light, funny, happy personality. And you don't stay mad for long. And you hardly get mad. So thank you for that. So, let's make God happy, guys. In every decision we make, just knowing that we're not going through life alone, that He's with us to guide us, to give us His wisdom, His personality, His tact, His love, His approval, His strength. So guys, let's keep on forgiving. Let's keep on staying on the high road. Don't become overcome with evil. Let's be motivated to put even more goodness in the world, and let's do that to honor God, Papa God, and make him happy.